We want to say hello to the person. I mean, it's been 5 years that we've been doing.
I mean, we all know who it is.
We all know who it is.
Because we're looking at the person.
And yet we want the person to announce themselves because this is a special anniversary show. And of course we know it's Mike the Janitor. Hey, he's been here for 5 years.
Hey,
What's
Mike.
up, guys?
Sweeping up stuff.
Good to see everybody.
I can't believe you followed us to the new studio.
Good luck trying to shake me off. I'll always find you. I'll always find the studio
You
available.
work here now?
Oh, hello, young lady. How
Hi.
do you do?
Traci Rearden.
Do you remember we almost went to a prom together?
I do, but then I went with Scott instead. Sorry.
You were on that show?
What show?
Never mind.
Yeah, we had a whole competition with David Wayne.
I forgot.
Rainy
that.
Days, my favorite web series.
Was that the last time I saw you, Mike? Well, I've seen you
I
around
think
the halls.
so, yeah. Well, obviously around the halls, and of course I have my gaze, Mr. Rockerman, because you are my superior.
Of course.
What I do is I clean people's garbage, and all I ask in return is a paycheck.
Of course.
That's all I ask.
And a healthy one.
That's the only thing. It's my life's work. I clean people's garbage. The only thing I ask in return is a paycheck, health benefits.
Health benefits, of course.
Sure
yeah.
is.
Are you in a
Social
union?
Security.
Mike,
Oh,
are
yeah.
you in a union?
Janitors Union,
Yeah.
Local 402. Powerful.
Oh, yeah.
There's
the 402
400
fighting
fighting, fighting 402?
Fighting 402. Custodial excellence is our aim. And, of course, keeping people out and keeping us in.
Is your game.
Is your game.
Is our
Yes.
game. Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Wait, I know we're already done talking about this, but I feel like Rainy Days is finally spelled correctly.
But you've been holding on to that since that time.
Well,
we
I
did the
couldn't
show
stop
together?
thinking about it just now.
Yeah. Finally, they spell it the way that you would spell it.
I had to tell everyone.
Yeah. Well, welcome, Mike. It's so great to see you.
It's great to be here cleaning up filth left behind by other
Hey,
people.
did you see Mantzoukas' Dukases in the bathroom?
On a regular
I
basis?
did go to the bathroom just earlier.
Oh, don't I know it?
Oh,
Clean
yeah.
up a Dukes. Getting real
Oh, I didn't know it had its own
clean.
segment. Play the theme for that.
Yep.
Hey, Brett. Donkey.
Brett, drop it in.
Come on, donk. Let's hear the... There it is. There's
Ooh,
the
makes me
theme.
sound like a
Zooks
big
Dukes.
poop.
It's just the
When I
modern
poop,
day
that's
Fred
the sound
Norris.
that comes out. Donk.
But Mike, it's been a while.
It's
been a while.
quite a while. It's been
been
a
a
while
while.
since I've been here.
Yeah.
I haven't been here in the studio
Sure.
in quite some time. You've kept it relatively clean. I mean, it's a new place.
Yeah.
Soon enough, you'll tarnish it with your disgusting habits.
Sure.
And you guess that are less than animals will come in here and disrespect every public place they can find. Uh-huh. Put on your shades.
Whoa, he got really cool.
Just wanted to put on my shades for some reason and just... Yeah, anyway.
Oh, they
fold
fold
them
up.
up.
Yeah, they
Fold
fold
up
them up.
shades.
They're so tiny
Oh,
now.
thank God we have a visual bit to do
Just so
during
you know,
this podcast.
that Mr. Rockerman, because he's a very sophisticated gentleman, he has sunglasses that fold not just the regular way, where those little arms will fold in and you can put them in a pocket. They also fold at the bridge.
Talk
So you
more
can
about
make it into a less convenient ball
These
of
glasses
sunglasses.
have like 7 points of articulation.
They're like the world's best action figure.
They're like a K-turn that you put on your face.
But if you only had one eye, it'd be great because you wouldn't unfold the other side.
Sure, you just go like this.
Why don't you get it on a stick and hold it up like a lorgnette? Look it up.
Look it up.
I've had some college.
Janitors are fancy.
Really? What college? How much college did you have?
I went to school in Boston for just about 8 years.
Oh, a school in Boston.
Yeah,
huh?
it's just I went to a school in Boston for
Oh,
about 8
okay.
Were you a
years.
janitor
we
at
know
the
what
time?
you're talking about.
No, I was not a janitor at the time. Well,
Like good
you know
roll.
what? Here's the thing. I was a math professor.
Oh, boy.
I was a genius math professor.
You were the professor.
Yeah.
Wobbin'
yeah.
Williams.
I taught. All right, it was Harvard, and I taught math
okay.
there.
Were you ever confronted with like a degree of excellence in someone who wasn't even a student that you felt like challenged
Did you have to do some sort of a swap situation when?
Freaky Friday.
Well, now, these are two different things. The swap situation, where everyone retains their own consciousness
Right,
and
but
physical
just
form.
you had to change jobs because someone was better at it?
Well, here's the thing.
Is this a body switch like the movie Switch with
Yeah.
Ellen Barkin?
Is it a body switch or
Let's-
is it just a swapping job?
I'm going to need 4 more examples of body switching movies
13
before I
going on
can...
30.
Okay,
Big.
right?
That's
Freaky
not a body
Friday.
switch.
Not a body
Big is
switch.
not a body switch.
Sorry,
Body
little
grow,
lady.
body grow. So
Body-
it's 13
Yeah, give me
13
three
going on
more
30.
examples of body grow movies.
Okay.
There's the
13 going on 30.
Wait, 13 going on 30
All right,
and
that's-
Big are not body switch movies.
The body,
Body
grow
grow
movies.
movies.
As
Body
we've
grow
established
movies.
that genre.
I've read every page at IMDb, by the way. I know everything about every movie.
Body-
You memorized
a body-
IMDb?
Well, she's
I've never
only seen
a
one movie.
I've only seen Blue Jasmine. I know everything about every movie.
What's my pro rating? What's my star meter?
Well, you're barely on it because you're a janitor. You're like 5 billion.
That's not bad for a janitor. I shouldn't be on
If
there
you're
at all.
even on there, that's amazing.
You are because your appearance. You are yourself on some show. You
That's
appeared
right.
as yourself.
It was a it was a tribute to the late great Stan Lee.
But you were sweeping up at the end.
Excelsior.
And also, you were.
up with background.
It said you were on blind date as
But
well.
you added yourself.
Yeah, I did do a blind date.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
Were you on Fifth Wheel?
that's a different show, right?
Okay.
Yes.
I need 4 more examples of dating shows.
All right.
Cheetahs.
Cheaters.
That's not really a dating show. That's
They
a,
do go on dates. Those cheaters do
you've
go
been-
on dates.
They're dating somebody.
You've been caught dating.
You've been caught dating the wrong person.
That's a TV show. You've been caught dating.
You know
So
what
you
happened?
think you can date?
You know what
So
happened
you
to
think you
Cheaters?
could date, but you can't because you won't.
The original host.
And you don't?
Tommy, what was his name?
Bahama?
Tommy Grant.
Oh, yes.
Tommy Grant.
Tommy Bahama.
He
I
had to
love
have a
his.
show, but I think he'd be great. He's a
Needs
natural.
his own show.
I love his
Laid back
fashion.
style, killer fashion.
Love it.
Love it.
Wicker hats.
I would like.
They're not straw. The
Wicker.
What are they?
That sounds like a
They're
heavy
really
hat.
heavy. It's like
We-
a chair on your
Probably
head.
a-
Were you saying
comfortable,
Ricker
too.
hats? But,
Wicker hats. Don Wickles.
oh, we heard about Mr. Rickles, by the way. That's last week's show, anyway.
Yummy.
Is that your catchphrase?
Yeah.
And what's on the back of that T-shirt?
My baby loves it.
Okay, very nice.
Yummy on the front, baby loves it on the back.
Oh, you know about these T-shirts.
I love T-shirts.
Well, he heard it on the episode.
Rearden tees?
Rearden tees, of
I'm
course.
dying for someone to make me them and send them to me for free.
Yeah, really. How do they get a hold of you?
I'm on Twitter now. Actually.
You are on Twitter?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I'm
Okay.
on Twitter at Traci Rearden. You can find
How's
me.
it spelled?
It's spelled Traci.
T what?
Traci. Rearden.
So you put a T, you
Even
think
though
about it for
Earwolf
a
spells it with the
second.
E. Yeah,
Is there a little heart over the I for Tracy?
If I could do that, I have to learn how to use that on the computer.
You
Do
get
you like emojis?
Dude, Daddy.
Young people. Ooh. Made me uncomfortable.
Oh boy. Just a love story between a 17-year-old girl and a janitor.
a very old
Of
janitor.
a
This old
certain age.
classic.
A janitor of a certain age. We don't need to get into that.
That's like
no.
a Dickens
We're
book.
all in our
A
50s.
janitor of a certain
Established-
Everyone here is like 65, right?
Guys like us, except for the young lady, guys like us in our 50s.
Oh, yeah.
No, we weren't born in the 50s. No, I was born in the 70s, so
Born
I'm
in
70.
the 50s.
Oh, is that a police
The
song?
police.
Yeah.
How do you know that song?
Because I know music, baby.
She knows all music, very few movies.
But every IMDb page.
That's right, Daddy. Listen. What the fuck were we talking about?
Body switching.
Body switching.
Body growing.
Cheetahs. That's what I wanted to talk about.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tommy Grand, he's got this idea for a show called Stag Party.
Right.
Where it's going to be essentially cheetahs, where a fiancée, she busts up her fiance's bachelor party, right? And he left cheetahs. He said, this is going to be the next big thing. I'm
All
done
right.
with cheetahs.
And then Joe took over.
Paving the way for Joey Greco.
Joey Greco, of course. Did you see the one episode, the transition episode, though, between them?
Yeah, where Tommy Grand transforms into Joey Greco.
It was
the
the
great light comes out of his face and hands.
Ooh, like
Or is it like the black and white video? He just morphs.
That's
one,
right.
Yeah.
Then at the end, Joey Greco smashes up a car.
It was the weirdest episode of Cheaters I ever saw. It was, they had
Ooh,
obviously...
that's saying something, Mr. Ackerman.
they had,
every episode's weird.
You've cataloged your Weird Cheetahs episodes. Everyone knows it.
they
Well,
had,
it's a BuzzFeed list that Scott wrote.
It's all gifts.
A list or a listicle?
they had filmed the episode, the meat of the episode with Tommy before he left.
The meat.
Oh,
But
the
then-
episode's meat is so tender.
But then they had to film the
it's
wraparounds with
juicy
Joey. But then to top it all off, the
wraparounds.
producer of the show, in a tux, introduced it to make sure the change wasn't too
Jarring.
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 Abrupt.
So-
Shocking.
So the man in the tux came out and explained that they were making some big changes. And then Joey Greco came out, introduced himself, and then introduced Tommy, who then went on the actual cheating expedition. It was the greatest episode of Cheaters I've ever seen.
Wait.
Whoa.
So Tommy went on the cheating expedition,
And he's
as you call it.
He's the meat. And he's wrapped in the situation, which is the bacon.
Which is bound up in an enigma and then slow roasted over
In a riddle. Yeah.
I love
So why didn't Tommy just finish out the wraparounds?
That's what I mean. Like he must have. But he
And
obviously
wait-
got this stag party show.
At what point in the meeting was the producer like, I think I should be on camera in this one. I think I need to facilitate this transition, and I will be informal.
It just made it more confusing. It
I
was
like to
great.
imagine that he was somehow forced to buy a tuxedo, and he said, "I'm going to get my money's worth out of this thing."
But he added himself to
Tommy,
IMDb
you're
as
fired.
a performer on that one.
Oh, that's right. So what's his star meter?
His is like 300,000. He's actually pretty good.
Ooh, he's pretty
Not
far ahead of me.
Not bad. All right,
Although I am a janitor, that's not bad.
guys, we have to take a break.
Of course, Mr. Ackerman, good call.
Who's staying? Who's staying? Is everyone staying?
I'll stay.
Everyone's staying.
Disgusting.
All right. Great. We'll be right back with more Comedy Bing Bong. Welcome back to Comedy Bing Bong. We have some of our favorite bros here. We have Jason Mantzoukas,
And me.
Traci Rearden. Yeah, I was getting to you. Chronologically last. Jason Mantzoukas, Traci Rearden, and of course Mike the Janitor.
I
here.
meant Mr. Ackerman. I meant no disrespect. I meant some of our favorite bros and Mike the
And I'm
Janitor.
your
I don't
favorite
flatter
jerk.
myself that I'm one of the favorite bros of Comedy Bang Bang.
We never got to it. Was it a body switch or was it an actual?
It was neither a body switch
Or a
nor
job
a body
swap.
grow.
Was it a cop
Was it a
swap?
job swap?
It was not a job swap either. It was a wife swap.
Wife swap?
Yes.
You had a wife swap with a janitor?
Yes, and because this was unheard of, the wife swap was so successful, we stayed that way. And so I had to get a new job. I
Why
had to
couldn't
resign.
you just just because you were married to a different woman now?
this wife, no husband of hers is
Is
going
gonna
to
be a
teach
professor?
math
Oh, interesting.
At Harvard. Oh, I said it.
So, but you love her.
Yeah, I love her.
You love her.
I love her, man.
How long ago was this?
This was going on 25 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You guys kiss and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
What's your favorite position with her?
I like to do it standing up. That's why we have no children.
That's how. I mean, but that's how.
Oh, yeah. If you stand up, you don't get pregnant.
That's right.
But that's your favorite position because you can't lay down.
I
longer
can't
than a
lay
half
down.
Shouldn't lay down.
But I shouldn't.
How do you sleep?
On my face.
Okay. By the way, Mike, didn't you undergo some sort of a Freaky Friday situation with Andrew Lloyd Webber once?
Well, Freaky Friday, you could call it that. I did
Switch
cause,
identities.
A body
with him.
switch or an identity switch?
Well, what do you call it when you make some masonry fall on someone's head and then you dress up in their clothes and pretend to be them?
Weekend at Bernie's.
What is that called?
Weekend at Bernie's.
No, that's what you're having with your grandmother.
So you took over his identity.
Wait, Bernie was just a guy dressed up as Bernie?
It's to be determined.
Well, Rearden is presently Weekend at Bernie's-ing
My grandma.
her grandmother, who died in the home that they share.
Natural causes.
Natural causes.
But I need her to sign my
distinction.
school forms and stuff, so I use her hand to sign my forms.
But it's your own handwriting. We'll have
Yeah,
you learn to
exactly.
limit
Okay,
We've discussed
you
this
and
already.
Scott must have been texting.
Well,
Hey, I'm no texter.
it would seem to me that if you're going to impersonate an old person, you definitely want to master the thin, spidery handwriting of the elderly.
The shaky,
Here's two-
every
Just-
loop having several
Boy, you
mini
can
loops.
see the
within.
effort.
Here's
Oh, yeah.
two things. If you're old, your handwriting gets shaky. If you're fat, your voice gets deeper.
That's two things right there.
There's two things.
Just two things I know.
What's your favorite card, Tracy, in
That I
your
have?
collection? Yeah. She collects cards.
I collect cards, and I
Hey,
was
you got a
Cards that don't fold.
Yeah, if they
Don't
if they
open.
open, they're
non-folding cards.
I got to make a limit on my collection.
Yeah.
But my favorite card is this business card I got from Which Witch?
Which?
Which is it?
Is that a sandwich
Which Witch
place?
sandwiches.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know,
which?
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 Who,
Oh, okay.
who gave you this business card? The manager?
Yes.
Now, you're not saying rich?
No,
right?
it's a sandwich.
Yeah, okay.
Sandwich.
Which sandwich?
Sandwich.
No, it's
Jay
No,
Sandwich?
it's guys get it.
The
right.
actor?
If Little Caesar was to start selling sandwiches, they would say sandwich.
He'd go which, but it's which sandwich, not
Is that the
sandwich,
Noid?
sandwich.
Is it?
No, that's
Right.
Little
That's Dom-
Caesars.
You gotta
That's
avoid the
Domino's.
Noid. You gotta avoid the Noid.
You gotta avoid it.
Oh,
He's a
really?
Pesk.
I've been welcoming him.
See, you're supposed
You've
to
invited
avoid
him in?
I've been seeking him out. Am I
like,
doing the wrong thing?
That's like
Avoid
playing
him.
That's like press your luck and screaming all the whammies.
all whammies, right? That's how you play.
Oh my God, avoid the Noid, baby.
How do you know about the Noid?
Because I know everything.
You're wise beyond your years.
I'm wise in the past.
So, what is your favorite card? Why did this guy give you this as his business card?
And then I'll go next.
He was the manager. He had a business card. What I love about it is it has a cartoon of a sandwich on it. And to me, it's so special.
Okay.
Is it like a caricature of a sandwich?
It's like a joke picture of a sandwich. Like, what a sandwich would be like if it had a big nose.
Does the sandwich have a big nose?
No, but like a caricature.
Is it a deli sandwich?
No, baby, it's a hot sandwich.
Why do you make that?
Because he has
some
big
deli
nose,
sandwiches are hot.
deli sandwich.
Is this an anti-Semitic sandwich shop?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh my God, that's so rude.
What if it was an anti-Semitic sandwich shop called Anti-Semitic?
It was an Andy Samberg sandwich.
Oh, I bet you'd like to be in an Andy Samberg sandwich.
Two Andy Sambergs humping me from each side? Okay.
Can you?
And they're both going, Lonely Island.
Why would they say
That's what they're saying.
What if one said
And they
Lonely
say,
Island? the other
Lonely
said-
Planet.
What?
What? Just travel books?
Maybe one says Blue Planet.
Blue Planet.
The
Lonely
Dust Planet?
Big Blue
Planet
Marble.
Money.
What if one says Digital Short? I don't think so.
They're more like digital long.
Right? He could add that.
Yep.
Sure.
He's good on the fly like
Yeah,
that.
let him do whatever he wants.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's his party.
I
Yeah.
love digital longs.
Yeah.
Movies.
No.
Oh.
Too long.
Too long for her blood.
Yeah.
For her
Digital
butt.
longs are like TV shows.
Yeah. Digital shorts are right up your alley.
They're right up my butt.
That's what your alley is.
My goodness. So, where's that on? Is it top of the pile for you?
That's
TOP?
for sure. Top of the pile.
That's where that card, do you sleep right
I
on top
sleep
of that card?
Right on top of it. I sleep on all my cards.
Sure. I took that for granted.
It's a given. But yeah.
That's what Mike Tyson said when he saw his first wife.
That's a given? Mm-hmm. Robin Givens.
Then he clarified. And then everyone said, "Oh, Mike Tyson, I understand you."
Oh, you know who I love is Robin from Howard Stern.
You started talking like Mike Tyson.
Robin Quivers.
Pity the fool.
Give me that ear. That's a B.A. Baracus situation. We talked about that last week.
What's interesting is you've been recently B.A. Baracused by Miss Listler.
I didn't really know what she was saying.
Yeah, no, she's saying she drugged you, kidnapped you, and kept you out of the city for a week.
I knew that, but what's B.A. Blockus?
Well, you've read every IMDb page, so you must know.
What do you?
Yeah,
let me
but-
ask you this: what do you think it is?
I think
yeah,
it's
that's
like a man who looks like a barracuda.
Like he used to be a barracuda and became a person.
Yeah, by a science.
By a science.
By
And
a
he's still-
science.
By a science.
One of the
by
a
a
singular science.
One of the
Mr.
sciences.
Miyagi.
Oh boy.
Save it for. Is that a sandwich shop as well?
Mr. Miyagi sandwich shop? Yeah, they make only fish sandwiches.
Here's what I would like in the Mr. Miyagi sandwich shop. If he slices the sandwich by
You
giving
gotta
it a
do
karate
that.
chop,
And then he
I
puts
would
it
love
in wax on, wax off paper.
Yes. And you have to
right.
wear a kimono.
I wax on, you take wax off.
Yep.
That's what he says. He hands
Yep.
a sandwich to you.
Because
He's very polite.
Because
Pastor Rita,
also,
rest in peace.
You
Right
also
alongside
need to
Stanley.
explain it in case you accidentally eat the sandwich with the wax paper
Wax
still on it.
on, you take the wax off, you eat
Do you
it.
think? Hey, shut up. Jason,
no,
do you
no.
think, Mr. Mantzoukas, excuse me, do you think that that has happened where people bit
I
into the
think
wax
there's
paper of the
plenty
sandwich?
of people who are given a sandwich in wax paper and think this is what I'm supposed to eat.
Like,
I
I'm
eat
talking
paper
about,
for fun.
well, that's a
Rearden.
different thing, dear. That's a different thing. I'm talking about someone who's not, they don't have like a severe mental disability. They're like the lowest you can be intelligence-wise.
Like a 98 IQ.
Just a guy who's dumb.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he like gets the sandwich and he's like, this is an unusual looking sandwich. I've never
Yeah.
seen one like this before, but you know, I'm willing to try new things. He's
Well,
open-minded. He's very dumb, but he's
Sure.
open-minded.
He's like, this sandwich has a weird skin on it.
It's got a strange texture.
It's got a
Some
skin on
people
top
are
of it.
open-minded because they don't know no better.
Yeah. It's
Well, to that guy, I think the sandwich is like eating the organs of the skin. You're biting through the skin like an orange to get
Yeah.
to the meaty goodness of the sandwich.
orange organs.
You know, like I don't eat the outside of the orange, but
hot.
somebody might think they should.
Somebody
Or the
could see a
pineapple.
banana and be like, oh, what's this? And then
Exactly.
bite into it.
And they're like,
Ouchie.
you know what? I like the inside, but I don't like this outside bit.
It hurts your mouth.
No, you're thinking of a pineapple.
What'd you say?
A banana.
I said pineapple.
Oh,
Let's all
I
say
forgot.
pineapple.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's all do it. Here we go.
Banana.
Pineapple.
Oh, man.
Aren't
that
you
just-
glad that I didn't say anything at all?
Try it again.
1, 2, 3.
I don't care.
Oh.
Now that's very disrespectful. Oh, you're a scamp and a scoundrel. I don't care for you.
Today, I want to fight.
Whoa.
What's got into you?
I don't know. I don't
She's
like.
feisty. She used to be an introvert. No.
Yeah.
Last time you just wanted to go slow dancing to
You know what's different?
a nice prom song.
What's that?
The dry hump.
Oh, she
sure.
got the dry hump out.
I've been
You had
ramping it
a
up.
sexual awakening is giving you like a real attitude.
My
Rearden.
flower burst.
I thought that you took.
It burst.
Oh,
Not
gross.
bloomed, but blossomed.
I thought you turned the attitudes off.
Gross.
During sex, I turn the attitudes off and the personalities on.
I turned the lights off and the music way up.
Whoa.
And then I get at it. Sexual wise.
Oh boy, what's your wife's name?
Her name is June.
Oh, wow.
You hump it all night?
Yeah.
Do you guys have sex every
Any other
night?
questions?
Do you have sex every
single
night?
Yeah.
Every
whether we
single
want to or
night?
not.
Whether you want to or not, because you have to, because that's a healthy marriage is whether you want to or not.
Someone's gonna get
You
it.
have to join life forces.
That's right. It was in our vows.
It was.
We vowed in front of God and everyone to have sex every single night.
After, to be fair, wait, let me ask you this actually.
Mm-hmm.
Did you actually marry your wife? Or in the wife swap, did you just get a new wife? Because you married another woman, technically.
I thought that the wife swap would be we just go live there.
Yeah.
We got in a van.
Like the TV show Wife Swap.
Yeah. It turns out this was not the televised version of wife swap.
Is that what you thought was happening?
I assumed it was the TV
25
This will
years ago,
not
that
be
show wasn't on the
televised.
air.
I kept saying, "Hey, when do I
Good
sign a
addition.
release? This must be a TV show." What is it going to be on after Barney Miller? And then in the van, a bag was put over my head, and a marriage ceremony was performed.
Oh.
And then I got out of the van, and they said, "This
How'd
is
you
your new
kiss?
wife."
How'd you
What
kiss?
van?
An unmarked van.
Why was the bag put over your head? Was it like a scarecrow situation? A Dr. Jonathan Crane?
I think they were trying to make me into a supervillain.
Okay.
By putting a scary bag on my head.
And did it work?
For a time.
Oh.
Yeah,
What
for a
was
time
your power?
For a time, I terrorized.
Boston?
I terrorized Boston. That's
Wait,
right.
you didn't terrorize them last year during that
Oh,
marathon, did you?
No, please.
Okay.
Mr. Rockerman.
I just wanted to make
Speaking
sure.
of anniversaries.
Obviously, your instincts are beyond reproach, but please.
Okay, I'm a bit of an investigator.
Very,
so
very rude. People will hurt, Scott.
he said he terrorized Boston. Those
I
words
just
just
scared
mean
people.
one thing to me.
And not with terrorism. I just scared people.
Were you because this is going back to, you said 25 years. Were you the supervillain that Carl Yastrzemski beat down with a baseball bat?
Carl Yastrzemski.
He was a Red Sox player.
Yeah.
In like the late 70s.
Yes.
Was his bat
Wait,
cold?
were you-
Now, here's the thing.
Yes.
I got an invitation to go to a party, and they said Yaz will be there.
Oh,
I,
yeah?
of course, assumed.
Yasmin Bleeth.
It
No,
was
Yaz, the birth
band,
control.
The band Yaz,
I thought it was
Allison
the band Yaz,
Moyer.
Allison Moyer. I assumed there was going to be plenty
Vince
of birth
Clark.
control on hand.
Yes,
And
for
what
women.
was the one you
Vince
said?
Clark.
I
Vince
thought
Clark
Vince
from
Clark would
Depeche
be there.
Mode.
And so I get there, and it's just Carl Yastrzemski, and he's got a bat, and he's hitting in his hand like that, and he goes, "Your reign of terror is over." And I said, "How did you know it was me?" He said, "You're wearing the bag." So not only did I not get to hear the dulcet tones of Allison Moyer,
Upstairs at Eric's.
I also ended up losing a kidney to bat beating.
That's gotta
by
hurt.
Carl Yastrzemski.
What's on the back?
My baby loves it.
All right.
That one's on the back of two shirts.
We have to
So,
take.
if you see someone with that shirt on, you see him from the back, you run up to him, make them turn around so you can see what's
No,
on the
which
front.
edition
which
it is?
it
Which
is,
edition
yeah.
is it?
All right, guys, we have to take a break. When we come back, we'll have more Comedy Bang Bang.
Bye.
Comedy Bang Bang, we're back here. We have Jason Mantzoukas, who made a Dukes. We have Mike the Janitor, who
likes
cleaned
the
it up.
dookie.
Hello, everyone. I love your filth.
And we have Traci Rearden, of course. And it's
Who
our
loves
fifth.
ya?
Oh, she's halfway to a Kojak already.
Oh, halfway to a Kojak.
Yeah.
Something my wife said to me last night.
And
In Sexual Congress.
of course, Sexual Congress. That would be a cool, like, political song that someone could sing. Like,
Well, she calls me Sexual Congressman. And I call her Sexual Representative.
okay.